RNA. If I ever thought something was made up, it would be RNA in addition to DNA. But I'm looking at discussions going on, and they seem intelligent, much more intelligent than I am, because we all know that I'm not. But this concept of RNA as opposed to DNA. Yes, DNA has an effect on what you're physically going to look like, and maybe certain health traits that you're going to have because of your DNA and that sort of thing. But RNA would have more to do with an effect on your personality. The concept that certain groups of people throughout history had to become more resilient in certain ways than others. Certain people could afford to be passive, others could not. That whole concept that the DNA is impressed by your ancestors who pass on those genes and ultimately cause you to be more than one way than another. Because something I love talking about is the Enneagram personality test, that I'm type 1. I'm the type of person who doesn't care about what other people think. I do my own thing. If you're with me, great. If not, I don't judge you. I'm just moving my own direction. You know, as far as me like being motivated by fear of loneliness, fear of not being loved, no, I'm good. I got enough people in my life. I got a few people in my life that love me, and I know that. And no, I'm always seeking whatever I feel is like truth, and I make that part of my identity. I live my life accordingly so much that other people get left behind, and that's fine, because I'm like, well, they can do their own thing, I can do mine. It would explain why so easily I'm a libertarian, that I don't want to identify with the mainstream divisions, the Republicans and the Democrats. I don't get caught up in stuff like that. I just do my own thing. And could it be somehow with this RNA that my ancestors from all across the world they came from somehow had that own mentality as far as that goes? And then maybe too, I'm a very entrepreneurial person, right? Let's face it, I am. I don't know how much you know about me in real life. Don't assume that what you see in these videos is actually me. This is like 2% of who I am, how I think and feel. In reality, I work a full-time job in an office with an elevator. It's a very important job. I'm very grateful to do it. I'm very good at it. It's HR, it's advertising, marketing stuff, and it's scheduling, and I'm good at it. And then I have 2 YouTube channels, and then I do SEO, search engine optimization, for a major company, and then I have my website that makes money. I'm very focused on how can I make more money. I'm thinking this all the time, and not for the sake of, oh, I want to drive a fancy car. No. It's just that financially I want to get ahead. And I learned that especially from my mom. And as we all know by now, the Sephardic Jewish thing came up in her thing, like 15.1%, right? Could it be? Could it be that the fact that I am so focused on not being rich and making money, but being financially ahead and financially independent, could it be thousands of years of mentality of a survival mode of Jewish people? And that got passed, because my grandfather, her father was the same way. It's like, it's a major part of your identity. You could say, well, that's just because that's culturally what was passed down. True, but people who are talking about RNA are going to say, well, that's that resilient in the gene that you had to do that. So then even now, as you have been, your DNA is definitely more scattered out now, but that still shows up in you, because look at you, you're a millennial, and you got married, and then the crash happened of the stock market, and all this stuff happened, and all that stuff in your RNA is coming. Is this all made up, and is this all silly, or is this actually real? That RNA is a real thing, and we're just now learning about it and talking about it in addition to DNA? I don't know. The first I heard about it was this week in the comments section. So either say, Nick, don't believe everything you read on the internet, or no, Nick, look at this link and this link and this link and this link. It's real, Nick. I don't know. What should I believe? Tell me what to believe right here.